Here with Miami coach Anthony Noreen after a victory over number 20 St. Cloud State. And coach, just kind of wanted to walk through the goals first, what you saw on those two plays, Hayes from Nassen and then Emmons that ended up being the game winner.
Yeah, I thought Hazy's was a result of just I thought we were doing a good job of working above them and using our skating and our stick detail. And obviously Hazy just shoots off the pass and scores a big time goal. And then, Johnny's a guy we talked about it all week. He talked about it in the press conference and just what he's been doing and how he's been practicing. And honestly, I thought yesterday here in St. Cloud was by far the best practice he's had in his career for us. And you feel like, there's a reason we put such an emphasis on those things. And we've been talking about putting your shoulder down and driving to the net. And yeah, big time goal, leans in, puts one upstairs on a goalie who made a lot of big saves tonight.
Since you got here, you've talked about people being able to watch Miami play and know the identity of your team. And it feels like even these last few games, you're really starting to see that from a shot blocking perspective to a physical, taking the game to people. What was your impression, just kind of start to finish, of the way your team performed tonight?
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't really a whole lot to say after the game, other than obviously thought Drobes did a great job. Thought the 5-on-6 at the end, a lot of guys sacrificing, and at the end of the day, the biggest thing was that right there is what we want Miami hockey to look like and feel like. Totally engaged, physical from the start, on our toes, aggressive, on the road in a big time game. And we felt like we had, push from up and down our lineup and obviously starting from Droves out through our D and some obviously goals throughout our lineup, which is huge. And, obviously tomorrow is going to be an even bigger test, but we got to keep going in this direction.
You mentioned the defenseman specifically. Lukashevich was +2. McEwen drew a couple penalties. Just kind of your assessment of the play of the Blue Liners.
Vladdy arguably was the MVP of that game. Played a ton of minutes. Was out there the entire 5-on-6. I thought he made a couple big time plays. Made a huge play on the goal. And I thought really, I mean, I thought it was maybe Sean McEwen's. One of the guys just said that might have been his best game of the year. I thought that the decor was good tonight.
First win over a ranked team on the road since November 2022. First regular season win in St. Cloud since 2013. Two more boxes to check.
What was the second one?
First regular season win in St. Cloud since 2013.
Yeah, it's this group's chapter, man. They're writing it every game. So what's special about it right now, and they're grabbing onto it.